you are introduced to the White Vision, and at this point, this is where we find out that Hayward actually has the real Vision, and come to find out that the Vision that we know of in this series is the fake Vision or a fake Vision. But here is White Vision now. He doesn't have a stone. He has just uh, I guess I don't know, a CPU in place of that, to where
Mhm.
this is now controlled by Sword. And now we're gonna go into episode 9.
And before we get into just like the meat of episode 9, I'd like to give just kind of a little bit of a background on the White
Okay.
Vision. Um, because obviously this series is a beautiful like culmination of like all of these different comics. And I think once you see it for what it is, I think it's done so well. In the middle of watching it is frustrating, but I really like how they did it. So in the comics, White Vision is basically Vision without Wonder Man's
Yeah.
brainwaves, which basically takes away his humanness and leaves him to just be kind of what we see here, just like an android,
Mm-hmm.
not no real emotion, no connection to Wanda as a person, like just very robotic. And this is something I particularly want to highlight to those that like kind of refer to our Vision as just an android or like is even capable of real emotion. Like, yeah, he is, because the opposite is this guy, White Vision, with absolutely no memories, well, absolutely no like humanness
Well,
to
let's
him.
let's.
And in the comics, that's
I was
go
gonna
ahead.
say let's add to that, because say the Vision that we know of, you spoke of in the past, is a combination of the Mind Stone, Doctor Banner, and Tony Stark.
Thank
So
you. Yeah.
all those three, that's where we're going to get let's say the quote unquote personality, because even the Mind Stone in itself is a personality of its own. So
Yes. Yes.
when it comes down to it, that is how we get the Vision, especially from Jump, when it's birthed from the cradle. He's not talking robotic. He's talking like Jarvis. He's talking with a personality, more so trying to understand what is going on with the world and Ultron at that moment. And now we get this White Vision, he sounds like a computer program. He's like, I'm
Mhm.
here to take out Vision. Like, I can't get the robotic voice, but all in all, when it comes down to it, it sounds like a robot. It sounds like an android, and this is the best that Hayward could have came up with. I hated it. I
Yeah.
hated it all. you know.
Um, I think it's very in tune with I still think it's very in tune with how we see it in the comics. I think instead of, Vision but missing Wonder Man's brain waves, making him just kind of an android. In this case, it's like it's the memories that the Vision we've seen thus
Mm-hmm.
far, who's actually like physically not
Mm-hmm.
real, because he is like the memories and the love that like Wanda has had for
Mm-hmm.
Vision. He is our true Vision, like in its
Yeah.
core. You know what I mean? And those are the components that are missing from White Vision, and they're basically like a symbol, I guess, of like what Wonder Man's brainwaves would have been in the comics or are in the
Right.
comics. So I think it's a really good adaptation where it's like they're keeping the core elements, but obviously fitting it to what we've known thus far in the MCU. So let's continue.
Yeah.
Now we're getting into the events of episode 9, the
The
finale.
finale.